meditate a lot, and with just one single attention, just to help with the higher energy from the original universe. Every day I thank the councils and thank the power of God and the cosmic for helping humankind to become more enlightened, more loving, and peaceful. Helping the needy is really helping yourself. The reward is more than anything you can imagine. You're a good boy, and I love you forever, forever. You're my best friend. It's not how much you have. It's the best you give. Help yourself. Cultivate, meditate, pray. You keep yourself in the same path, in the straight area. Keep your mind clean and determined. God bless you. I love you. I just show you the way. You just have to walk. You see? That's why the more positive, the more meditation, the more your life change. Okay? Positive, positive. If it rains, okay? Some of you go into the exhibition hall. Some of you go into this lower house, okay? And upper level is for the nuns. And lower here, you see the here? The two lights, yeah? Open door, just come in, okay? You sit as many as you can, huh? And also you can sit in the exhibition hall, yeah? On the left side is a bit. Don't open the other house. This side you don't open. Just go here, straight here, it's open. Don't open on the right because the dog's inside, okay? Just here and right in front of me here, understand? Also there's an office next door, my office. You can also go in if it rains, okay? Run under the roof, run anywhere, okay? Yeah. Like this group can go to exhibition hall. Over there you can sit maybe 90 something people. Sit in the kitchen, anywhere. You go to kitchen, exhibition hall. Here, sit on the staircase, whatever, okay? You don't go up there. The nuns are up there. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And some of you who already know my hut can also run there. There is a little roof. No wall, just a roof and a hut. Yeah, and my dog.
여러분 중에 일부는 그 스승님 2층에 오두막이 있대요. 거기로 들어가라고. 비 오면.
Okay, the Korea can run upstairs and see if any room left.
Okay.
There were 9 nuns upstairs.
Okay.
If some more room, you can come in.
Okay.
Just when it rains only, okay?
Okay.
Don't make excuse, come there.
Okay. 비가 오는 경우에 스님들 네, 거기 그냥 들어가라고요.
If it rains, you just follow the nuns, the Korean. How many Korean?
Okay. I will tell them.
If enough room.
Okay. 비가 오는 경우에만요. 스님들 따라서 들어가라고요. 1분만 더 갈 수는 없을 것 같아요.
There's still some stars. Voila. I have opened the gallery and my little office and my little front room. So if it rains and there's not enough room here, some of you, outside can run there, okay? I told them already. Yeah. Because I don't think it rains, but just in case it, thank you. Just in case it does, huh? Yeah. Okay. Where are the South African people? Gone? Okay. Do they restrict dogs and cats in your country? No. Don't quarantine them and anything like that? Just have enough vaccine from here and go through.
Exactly. And you don't even need vaccines from this side going there. It's from that side coming here.
From where?
From South Africa coming here will need vaccines.
Yeah, but from here to
From
South.
there, no.
I love your country. Whichever country love dogs, I love them. One time I was ready to go to Taiwan, again. Must be karma to stop me. I told you already the karma before, yeah. Already ready, I rent airplane already, private airplane, everything. And my dogs already have all the vaccine, ready to go. But then, already paid even, paid the airplane, everything, ready to go. And then, because the airline told us that it's okay, no problem. But later, the Taiwan, they say, no. If they don't have permission, like 3 months something in advance, or prove everything, sent to Taiwan first, then you cannot enter. If you go there, they send you back. I'm telling you, make sure you say the real thing. Huh? You sure or you check it?
Master, I'll double check it for you.
Double check.
Yeah.
What health food? Oh my God. Report, good one, huh? SM Celestial Arts, okay. Okay, yeah, very. Oh, all this bureaucracy stuff, right? Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, exhibition, everything. Yeah. Italian culture. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Japanese medicine? Oh my God. If I take all the medicine and the supplements that you recommended, I will not have time to breathe. Everybody tell me, this is good, Master, that is good, you must take it. You take it. I say, I don't want to. Oh, take it for us. You know how many supplements, vitamins, and new invention, and all kind of still testing kind of medicine. Everybody wants me to take medicine. I'm healthy, it's just I'm not used to with these high heels anymore. So I have to walk slowly, Yeah. It's just a long time I don't wear high heel. What a liberation, yeah. I willingly go back to prison for you. All this kind of stuff, yeah. Today the South African, Sonia asked me, wear the nice clothes. It's just gray color, Okay, you stand up. Yeah, or you stand up. Yeah, no, the other one is more gray. This is too bright already. Sit down. Yeah, that one. Yeah, we're similar like that. And she say, nice color, Master, nice. I say, this is the Korean monks. I wear like that, yeah? I say, so that I can be a monk at home, at least. All by myself, So here, I'm a different person. Very comfortable. Yeah. More comfortable than Chinese monks dress. Yeah. And warmer than the Hindu monks dress. Hindu monks, they don't wear much, Some nuns also wear nothing. Yeah. There's ash on their body. Yeah, over there they don't do anything. They don't say nothing. Nobody say nothing. You can be man, woman, and don't need to always wear anything. They put makeup on, the ash, makeup all over the body. Yeah, that's their makeup. In Vietnam, I had a family, like far relative nearby, near to my home, in Vietnam before. And the lady was only like maybe 40 years or more or less, even maybe less. She always topless in the yard, in her garden, inside garden. But there is a little bushes around, but still people can see through, In Vietnam, after you 40-something, 50, you can go topless in your house. I mean, at least in your garden, nobody say nothing.
Yeah. But there's another opposite tradition. Some Highlander, mountainer people, uh, Aborigine people. Yeah. If you are virgin, then you should wear nothing. I mean, not wear the topless. Yeah, not wear the top. But if after you have a husband already, you have cover yourself. Opposite. Yeah. Opposite to the lowland Vietnam. Yeah, man. So if you go to Vietnam, you be careful where you're going. Don't just show it in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, nobody thought of anything like that. It's because people are simple, minded. They don't think so much. It's the thinking that's the problem. It's not what you wear, huh? Uh, I've seen one of the episodes in German channels. It's a very decent channel. It's not like pornographic or anything. No, no. They make like something almost like a live reality. Yeah, like Adam look for Eva. Yeah, and both of them are completely in Sunday suits. Yeah, in birthday. Yeah, birthday garments. But they look very natural together. They look very natural because probably they have been told before, watch it, don't. And they were very natural, just like you and I, talking, and they try to get to know each other to see if they're suitable. Each woman have a few choices, and at the end she will announce who she like to be with, yeah, at least for the show. Yeah, I don't know if afterward they continue or not. And of course, they don't try to show too much of, wherever, what I mean? But it was very natural. There's no feeling of like bodily desire or anything between them. It's just like dating, talking, yeah. Maybe that's the best way to know your future partner, all in the open. Yeah, if you have nothing to hide, why bother? you know, it's the real truth, nothing but the truth. And then, they put them in the island, one of the islands, yeah. And they stay together for a while, getting to know each other, do whatever, do whatever, and later on. But no connection partner, and they can sleep next to each other, separate beds, with a couple, many people together, not just one, yeah. And they have to date each other, get to know each other first to see who's suitable, Yeah. But they couldn't test the bad part, you understand? So that's just kind of risky a little bit. All right, thanks a lot. Okay. Okay, I still have a couple stories to tell you, okay? You want to hear now? There are a couple more left. It's just that some I have read, some I haven't. You want to hear the merit of being a monk? Okay, a nun, monks or nun, same. Or you want to hear how to sell your poverty? Sell property? Not sell property, sell poverty. Today is the 6th, right? No, 8th already. 8 or 9? 8? Okay. Oh no, it's not 19, I know, it's 2000. Okay, I just wrote it so I know I read it already. Because 100 years later, if I want to read it again, then it's a waste of time. Okay, so who are monks? Raise hand. Who wants to hear the story of monks? My God. Be smart. Monks. Okay, upstairs, no idea? Okay. Who's for poverty? Who like to hear the story how to sell your property? Your poverty. Only 2? Oh, very good. I'm glad. A few people. Very good. Very good. Very good. Wise choice. Yeah. That means you don't consider too much about physical gain or comfort. Very good. Very good, very good. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Originally, I did not want to read it to you. But the other day I told you you have to respect the monks and the nuns, okay? So I thought maybe I'll let you know why. Huh? Otherwise you think, what's the difference? She comes, she sits next to us, and she also wear clothes and even rings, master rings. So what's the difference? Yeah, yeah. There are differences. They have to how do you say, deny many things, many self-denials, yes. And my assistant, now she even still sleep on the floor. I told her even then you have to get the sleeping bag and put it on the floor. I also do the same, I cheat. I don't just sleep on bare floor, in case you think I'm that holy. I put a blanket, on the floor, and I sleep on it. But today I probably don't have blanket anymore because just now there's a big thunder, yeah. And then my dog, he just chop 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 chop, chop come in and run into my bed because my hut is small already, yeah, and bed is high. Normally I make the bed high so that the dog can sleep under it, but he didn't want it before. It's summer, so I put him aircon, yeah, because I have fur coat. You understand? We like this until it's so hot already. Even though we trim the dog's hair, shave it, but it's growing again now, and it's still hard for him. Even though he could bear it, just like that. But he bears it, yeah. Then I put him in the aircon, the little veranda that I close it and put aircon in there. It's not a room, it was just like a hollow into the wall, and then I close it with clear plastic so you can see out, and I put an aircon for him. Normally he likes it there then. But today, because of thunder, he run up and down, and then hop, he go into my bed because he feels safe. On top is a bed, yeah, and around is a wall, and the hut is small. It feels like a cave. So he run, and went sleeping on my blanket. Today you asked me if I'm comfortable under there. Now I'm even less comfortable. Yeah, I have a blanket, and then a kind of similar sleeping bag or blanket underneath, and a fleece blanket on top. But he came in and lay on top of both. So now I have nothing. I asked the assistant to try to clean as much as possible, just wipe it. Because he's chop all day outside, mud and whatever, yeah. Why do I tell you this? Monk? Ah, yeah, yes. Yeah. Even then, even though, even not all my monks, even the bad nuns or monks, they also very ascetic, They sleep wherever, yeah. And some like more comfortable and luxury and attached to Shihu, but many of them, most of them will be contented everywhere, yeah. Just a little these damp proof, the silver on top, and under is some soft, how do you say, sponge, yeah. Then they just spread everywhere and sleep. They don't complain, or maybe they do inside. I don't know. Okay, now I'm telling you, this is the time of the Buddha. Okay, if you have seen a Buddha like that, and then you became his monks, then you have such and such merit. I'm going to read it to you, okay? Even then, I'm telling you, even the Buddha is not there anymore, or you don't find any Buddha, but if you follow his teaching as written, as I read to you, keep the precept as if the monk does. And if you are very sincere in your heart, really want liberation, then you will also attain, high level, as much as 4 level. And then from there it's easier, any master help you to go up. Understand, huh? Okay? So if you see any monk nowadays, be it Hindu and Buddhist or, real monks, you don't mess up with them, Okay, you never know what level they attain. If you mess with them, you maybe curse them or slander them or look down upon them, you might have trouble. Okay? Yes. Okay, here it is. Because it's not just about the merit they get, it's their concept, you see, it's their ideal of renouncing this world because they realize already it's all illusion, it's all ephemeral. This is the ideal that make them a monk. It's not the rope, yeah? It's the ideal that they really understand and they really don't care about all this gain and fame on this planet. That is a monkhood. You capiche? Yes. But then, of course, for doing that, they also prefer to wear monk's robe, so people know they don't come and blink their eyes with them, or I want to take them home to worship, take care like like they did in India to me. Yeah, I forgot to tell you the other day. There's another monk also. Yeah, I don't know where I met him. I don't know how. I don't remember. And then he just hang around, and then yeah, he's an elder monk or not elder, maybe 40, 50, not too old. Too old for me at that time. I was only a sissy, more sissy, 29, 30, you know. Yeah. And then I don't know how I met him. I don't know, probably on the street. I don't know where. And then he hang around. And he asked me that he know a temple nearby, you know. I don't remember why I was stranded on the street anymore. Probably bus kaput or whatever. Or I was from the Himalaya coming down, and maybe difficult to find the bus to go back to the plane. So probably that bus stopped there and don't go anymore. And it's almost afternoon, going evening. And then probably he get out of the bus with me or something. I don't know. And then he told me there's a temple nearby, you know. He knows his friend is abbot, and we can go there. So I said, okay. And then when we went there, you know, he kept telling me that the attendant of the abbot are very nice, very easy, does everything for the master, even have sex if she wants to. What for telling me that? And then later they served me something that to eat, but it's make me feel very funny, you know. So I don't want to sleep in the house. I go outside, sleep next to the river. Okay, that's another one. Yeah, because he wanted to lay down next to me. I don't know why. Is it too cold? It was summer. Very hot. Indian summer, you know. No need to tell you. Okay, this. Listen carefully, okay? To be a monk is not a rope, okay? You know that. You have to really want it. You have to really realize in your head that nothing here matters anymore. Nothing you really desire from this world. And you don't just want to be born in heaven. You really want to be liberated. And the best is you want to become Buddha, you know, like a great enlightened being. And then you can help others. Or maybe you are still helping people meanwhile before you become Buddha, thing like that, you know. So in the Buddha's time, people became monks because there is no record player, you know, and not many people can write everything to come home and tell, and you don't even know who wrote, who not. You cannot just go into any lay disciples' house and say, hey, did you have the lecture last night from the Buddha? Can I borrow it? You know, at that time maybe they don't have paper ready like nowadays, yeah? Maybe they wrote it on a piece of stone, you know, or tree bark or stuff like that, yeah? And most people, they just come and listen to the Buddha maybe once or twice, yes. And then they have no chance to come again, because the Buddha will go to the next country or, you know what I mean, or in the retreat and stuff like that. So, of course, you be a monk is more convenient to always listen to the Buddha and go wherever the Buddha goes. And then learn from everything the Buddha said, yeah? And learn with the elderly monk all the precepts, or the do's and don'ts, and to protect yourself or how to, you know, and learn all the teaching of the Buddha to help you, encourage you to meditate, yeah, and to practice. Therefore, to become a monk at that time is very, very important. Understand? Mm. And nowadays, if you don't want to be a monk like that, you can also stay at home to be a monk at home. It's just very difficult at home to have time to listen to all the Buddha's teaching. Yeah. All right. It's very difficult to be a real monk. Very difficult. Okay. Thus, the merit of being renunciate. I said renunciate because there are monks and nuns under Buddha's time. The Buddha was the only one, the first one ever allow women into Sangha, into monkhood. Before that, no woman ever can, enter into this dominion, which is exclusively reserved for men. Men. Remember last time we talked about men? Oh no, they are gone already, right? Not yet. Some of you still here. Okay. Who are new today? Wow, more than the living people. Okay. Okay, this is a merit of becoming a renunciate. This is from the Buddha time. I'm talking about the Buddha's time, okay? Yes. And if the Buddha is not there, maybe it's more difficult. Yeah, if you become a monk and you follow his teaching, maybe okay too. Yeah, but less blessing than as if when the Buddha was alive. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattva in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. First, I have heard, one time the Buddha in the country called Mayada, at the in the bamboo grove called Kalanda. In this lecture time, the Buddha talked about the merit of becoming renunciate, meaning nuns and monks. So he said, if any human, let your son or your daughter or even your female servant, male servant, or anyone even becoming monks or nun yourself, and the merit of that action, even just to let somebody else go, like even your servant, you let him free to become a monk under Buddha's teaching, then this merit is immense. If you want to compare this with the merit of charity, then even if you have a big charitable heart and you give a lot, so that you could enjoy 10 lifetime. That's how much, probably 1,000 years more or less. In heaven, even then, it's not enough to compare to the merit of giving permission to somebody under your, authority to become a monk or nun, or yourself become a renunciate. Why is that? Because the charity merit is only limited, yes. But the merit of renunciate is unlimited. Then that's why we cannot compare. Even the merit of keeping strictly the precepts, even the merit of those devas in the heaven who has 5 magical power, even the ultimate merit in the Brahman level, the third level is spiritual level. If you compare it with the merit of becoming a monk and nun in the Buddha's teaching, then it's not comparable. I mean, the monks and nuns' merit under Buddha's guidance is surpassing others. Also, furthermore, that the renunciate will finally also find nirvana. Okay, I mean the ultimate enlightenment, ultimate level of spiritual consciousness in Buddhism. Therefore, this kind of merit of renunciation is out of discussion. It's beyond imagination. Yes. If someone, suppose someone build a very high, how you say this? Citadel? No. Huh? No. Oh, no. It's like princess and stay in a tower. Tower. Yeah. If suppose somebody build a very, very high tower and using seven kind of precious stones to build it, precious stone or gold or diamond and stuff like that to build it. Even if that tower is as high all the way from here, I don't know, Dao Lợi is maybe astral level, maybe second level, okay? One of the second levels, heaven, okay? Even if that tower is as high as from here on earth, all the way to the second levels, one of the heavens, with the 7 precious substance, stones and all that. Even then, that merit, to build that kind of tower to offer to the Buddha or, to God, whatever, even then, that merit is not comparable to the person who renounced this life and become monks and nuns. Yeah. Why is it? Because these 7 jewels one day could be stolen by somebody or broken with time or disaster. But the merit of the nuns and monks will not be destroyed. Yeah. If you want to seek, a wholesome teaching, Dharma, apart from Buddha Dharma, there's nothing better when the Buddha was alive, okay? Yeah. He teach also a Kuan method. Yeah, I discovered that later on. After I practiced Kuan method again, I discovered in many of the sutra, he mentioned that. The sound, yeah, he mentioned that. Just like 100 people who had lost their sight and then suddenly have found a medicine, that will make their eyesight restore again. Or someone else, has been robbed and not robbed anything, but robbed their sight organs. And then suddenly some hero person came and saved them. These 2 people, 2 heroes, the medical doctor that cured 100 people's eyesight and the hero who saved the 100 people from being robbed of their eyesight. These 2 people merits are very, very, very great. But even then, it's not as great as the person who became monks or nuns. The quality of renunciation is so high, so noble. Even though the two persons saved 100 people's eyesight, they will enjoy maybe a lifetime merit and a lot of reward, physically. But then afterward, no more. It has a limit. Letting someone, permitting someone to go to become monks and nuns, letting, probably because you are the master of the slave, or you are a husband, or you are a wife, or you are a parent. Many parents don't like to let his children become, monks or nuns. They like them to stay home, married, have children, continue the tradition of the family, and continue the name. That's important. So that's why the Buddha said, letting anyone to become a renunciate, or you yourself become a renunciate, after you have attained Bodhi fruit, then you can use this the truth that you have gained, and then go around teaching other beings and liberate them. This kind of merit will never wane with time, never be, never run out, because the wisdom never runs out. The wisdom is never destroyed, never damaged, never less. Yeah. So if you give someone this kind of true teaching, so they regain wisdom, then it's the best, it's limitless. Yeah. But the Buddha say you attain Buddha first, nah? Mind that, okay? Yeah, don't just put on a robe and then thinking, okay, con tàu liền, like limitless merit. No. We have to know, okay? We have to know our position, our attainment, our capability, okay? People who has the merit of heaven or earth, mostly they just be so indulgent in all this kind of pleasure and heaven as well as on the planet here. But they don't have wisdom. Their wisdom eye is not open, so they cannot see things really clearly. Remember, even Brahman king came down and begged the Buddha? Yeah? Or some of the heaven being came down and begged the Buddha to teach them? Yeah? Because the Buddha has the power to open the source of your wisdom. You have it. But if you're too busy enjoying pleasure of life or in heaven, then you will forget that. And you don't know you have that. That is a problem. Okay. So these people who enjoy too much, you have too much merit to enjoy in heaven or on earth, they have too much pleasure. Yeah? Just the merit of heaven and earth only, so they don't open their wisdom, they don't see things clearly, they cannot observe things around them very well. They don't know this is all illusion. This even worse is like a pit full of burning coal underneath. And then it will burn you with all this greed and, desire and ignorance. All this kind of heaven and earth pleasure is like the traps that lead you to sorrow, sorrowful rebirth, maybe even in the form of ferocious animals or hell, or recycling birth and death and birth forever. The renunciation way of life destroy all the Maya's the Maya clans, yeah? The Mayas, what is again? Huh? Retinues? No. What when people have a group of people following with them? Entourage, yes. My God, I told you. Lucky I come back or I will never speak English anymore. It's running dry. Okay, because this kind of lifestyle, the way of life, would would help support and spread out the truth teaching of the Buddha and nourish the the moral way of life, helping people to realize what good is. And then you earn more and more merit all the time by doing that. And then finally you will become Buddha. The Buddha said, the merit of becoming renunciate is as high as Himalaya, the Everest, yeah, as deep as the ocean, and as infinite as the firmament, the sky. Anyone, this is important. Anyone who obstructs someone else, stop him or her to become a monk or a nun, this person committed a great sin and will go to hell, to very dark and scary hell. And then they will not have eyes there to see even. It's not only dark, they have no eyes to see. They lost their eyes. You can compare this sin to as if all the rivers on the planet, big river, small river, the streams, and little brooks, every of them will run into the ocean. The sin of this person is as thus, so great. The sin of this person will be piling up on him all the time, as high as the Mount Everest. Probably in this lifetime he will have encountered great disaster, like fire burning him and all that. And then after he die, he go into the hell, and that will burn him forever. Yeah, so similar like that. The Buddha keep comparing, like as if this person has a poison compared to some medicine, vitamin, for example. Yes. So let someone become a nun or monk, or yourself become a renunciate. The merit is as great as the sky above, as deep and wide as the ocean underneath. The renunciate person use Buddha's teaching, sutra, as water to cleanse all his, piling up karma, residues of karma from life after life. And then, from then, he will cut off all this rebirth, death, suffering, sickness, etc. Yeah. And from then on, he used that as a seed, yes, to grow nirvana, Bodhi tree. Yeah. This person, the renunciates, use precepts, moral precepts, as if his eyes, to light his way on his spiritual practice, so that he can see the goodness or the immoral standard of all humans, so that he will avoid accordingly, and he will always walk on the straight way of the real Buddha Dharma until the nirvana. Because of all this benefit, you should let someone become, you should allow someone to become monks or nun, or you yourself should become one. At that time, in that, in the city, there is a noble, rich person. His name is Tiloi. The Chinese name is kind of a married monk, meritorious monk, not married monk, meritorious monk. He is already 100 years old. After he heard somebody retold this story to him, what the Buddha said about the merit of becoming a monk, yeah. One page too much? Yeah, I thought, how come it doesn't match? Just like when you do the cooking, you one page too few, or one page too much, and then you cook something else. And then he thought to himself, too much salt, or too much chocolate, yeah. So he thought to himself this, I'm now too old already. I wonder if I could become a monk, but such a merit, to be a renunciate under Buddha. If I don't do it, then when will I? When can? It's so pity if I don't do it now. I'm too old already, so, what the heck, just go, like that. It would be too pity, yeah, waste my life. What life? Whatever life he still has. Wow, what a brave guy, huh? I already think I don't have any much life left anymore. And he already 100 years old. He still think it's a waste of my life. I have to do it now. So cool. Yeah. There are such things like that. In Sikhism, remember I told you the story, a servant of the master, I don't remember, it was the second master or third master, huh? He served the master, and then the master pass on the spiritual mantle to him, and he became the next master. Even his sons and all that were very jealous to him. He's 70 years old something already, and became a master after some longer time. That means at that time he probably 90 or 800 already, yeah? Yeah, but he's very humble and very enlightened. What's his name? Ramdas? Amadas? How you know anything?
Because I see the DVD, Master.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. And then even his son, the son of the last master was so jealous of him. He said, you imitate my father, but you're nothing. You are such a servant. And you even grow a beard so long. What for you did that? Like my father, you think, huh? He said, no, I grow the beard so long, so that I can wipe your feet. I can clean your shoes with it. Yeah, such a master. No wonder he became a master. Huh? If it were me, I'd say, get out of my sangha. You arrogant ignoramus. Get out of my SMC. Okay. So after he thought like that, he called his wife. Do you have a wife? He called his wife, and children came. Come. And he said, you wife and children, stay at home, continue taking care of the house and making money. Yeah. I want to become a monk. Yeah, I want to renounce this life and become a monk. Are you all okay with that? I have 100 years already, who not okay? The wife cannot do much with him anyway anymore. Yeah, and the children, if he stay home, just have to serve him, So I guess they say, okay, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Oh, I'm right. Look at this. As if I have, clairvoyance. Look at this. Here say, this old man, his wife and his children hate him. detested him, they said here. Ghét bỏ, very neglecting, detested him. Because he only eat, 100 years old, meaning he only live off them. Yeah. Well, he's not capable of doing anything. Would you be capable if you're 100 years old? Probably the wife is younger, and children just grow up now, making money. So he stay home. As I told you, just doing nothing. So they're happy to let him go, I guess. Oh, immediately they are very happy. Mm. It's not only he doesn't do anything much, but he's like moody, kind of short-tempered. That they said so in here. I'm not saying anything, huh? If I be 100 years old, you watch it. Okay, don't go too near. Don't ask me to go retreat. Maybe I like him, cranky. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, cranky. So after they heard him saying that, they're so happy. Oh, clapping hands. Say, yeah. Good idea. Go now. Yeah. We wish that you go immediately. The earlier you go, the better. It's better for all of us. Oh, go. Mm. So, okay, he's on the road. He keep asking where the Buddha and where the Sangha is. And then when he arrived at the Buddha's residence, unluckily the Buddha wasn't there that day. You don't need to concentrate. This story you know already. Right? Yeah, and then why so concentrated? So oh, because of the ear, huh? Okay. Now you know the rest already. Don't need to concentrate so much. All right. So then he went inside and asked some of the monks. The monks already there. It's a great reverence. Can you tell me where the Buddha, the room, where is his resting place? And they say that the honor one is not home today. He went different places to save beings. Okay. And can you tell me the highest disciples of the Buddha then? Where is he? So everybody point to Sariputra. Number one wisdom. Anand is number one computer. Recorder. Yes. And the other are number one this, number one that, There's so many Buddhas, I got confused. Lucky there's some here have written, otherwise, how can I know all of this Bodhisattva? Hey, what's your name again? Today, is, Sonia tell me her name 3 times. And I said, what was that? Okay, anyway, yeah. That is the privilege of being old. You keep forgetting all the nonsense, unnecessary things. And you only remember something better, yeah? Okay. So if somebody complains, I'm getting old and senile, I can't remember anything, don't be. What is here to remember? Huh? Look at all this face. You want to remember all of this face and name? No? Yes, of course. I'm just joking, yeah? You have loving face. And your names I would like to remember. It's just I'm getting older, yeah? I don't want to know names too much, yeah? Just look at soul. Soul number 1, soul number 2. Easier, yeah? So blonde, so black, so chocolate, so snowflake, so coffee, so gray, so lush for hair, yeah, so India, yeah, so Costa Rica, yeah, so France, French. You look so red. What happened? Too much sun? Too much sun, huh? Summer.
Yes, no, I'm okay with this.
Okay. Okay, so he keep asking another one. He went to Sariputra. Mm. You know, he's not going to Sariputra. You know, he's hopping. 100 years old, I forgot. He's not going. He probably. with the cane, you know, just like me. There was a good example that I do that. Yeah, okay. You know, more vivid, huh? And now I forget that I'm all going 100 soon, so I keep reading. I forgot that my eyes knit. I normally don't like it, so I keep, you know, that's why my eyebrow keep knitting in the front because I try to strain it. I forgot to wear. I hate wearing anything. Okay, and then when he went in front of the Sariputra, you know, the hopping, right? And then he went in front of Sariputra. He threw the cane away, no, on the floor, and then he bowed down to him. Yeah, and say, many prostration to you, great reverend. I am very, very sincere to come here to be a renunciate, to be a monk, in order to study Buddha's teaching. Please open your great compassionate, merciful heart and accept me. I will be forever grateful. Yeah. If the Buddha don't accept him, Sariputta accept is the same, you know. And also he will be in the assembly of the Buddha, of the monks. Yeah. Sariputta, what did he say? Guess. What did he think? Guess. Except for the nuns who tell me. One candy. Tell me. Welcome. Yes. And? Too old? And? Welcome too old. Who is too old? You look young. Why you? Good. Imagine Shariputra. He just took took a look at him, and he thought to himself, this person is so old and weak, feeble, you know, for the learning, for the meditation, and for the helping with the Sangha, you know, cleaning, whatever, yeah? These kind of three things, he couldn't do any one of them. Any one of the three things. If he come here and become a monk, it's also useless. Imagine number one, wisdom. Okay, fine. So then after he thought first, he said, you so old and feeble already, you cannot become monk. And then saw this man hopping with a can, go to Mahakashipa. Yeah, and then he asked, and then Mahakashipa say the same stuff. And then he go to Ubali, same thing. And then he went to Analoda, same stuff. And then at the end he went to the 500 Arahant. These 500 Arahant asked him, did you go to ask the high monk, the highest monk, or any higher monk yet? He said, I did. I found the Buddha, I cannot find him. And then he went through so and so and so. Yeah, so he put her, and then he said, tell me I'm too old. And then the the five arahants said, Sariputta is the number one, wisdom number one. Yeah, yeah. The first wisdom, the number one. He even wouldn't want to accept you. So we also don't dare. Yeah. Yeah. If the best of the medical doctor already refuse a patient, we you just like that. We are just nothing compared to Sariputra, so we also don't want to accept you. Cha cha cha. Maybe the book say, not me. Up to now, it's all book. Okay, not not I. Maybe this old person, his death, energy already appear or something. Therefore, Sariputta doesn't want to save him or help him, and then all the bhikkhu, great monk, also refuse him. And then the Mr. Thilabide, he wanted to become monk, not successful. He come back out. He went out the gate of the bamboo garden and sat there and cried. And he talked murmuring to himself first. Since I was born as human up to now, I have not done anything wrong. I have not committed any sin. How come only me are not allowed to be monk? The other monk, Ubali, is a very low class person, also can become a monk. And Nide is the lowest possible class, the scavenger, the one who took all the humans' waste, yeah, and throw out to earn a living, to go out. Yeah. What is that in Sanskrit? You don't know Sanskrit? You ask a Canadian? You Indian and you ask a Canadian? Huh? A sutra? Sutra. Is that right? No. Yeah? Huh? Chandala. Chandala. Untouchable. Nobody would like to touch this person because they think they will lose their class, their caste if they touch him. Okay. Chandala. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Okay, so that's the lowest class in India for caste. Yeah? Chandala. Yes, correct. This it's almost like a garbage collector, but they collect only humans' waste. Because in the old time they don't have a toilet, so the rich people they do it in a bucket, and then somebody will come and collect them, yeah, to earn money for that. So he was comparing himself to these two lowest class in India, who the Buddha has accepted into the Sangha. And then he said, there's another one. I don't know how the Sanskrit name again. Mala, he's the one who killed 99%, not killed, but take the finger from 99% already. And the Buddha, he wanted to take another one. And Buddha still accept him. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And then he say, Dataki is a very bad rebels, And then also he can become a monk. How come? What sin have I done that I have been refused first? So he was talking to himself like that. And then suddenly the Buddha was right in front of him. And then he saw the Buddha's light, spreading all over the planet. And the Buddha's body is so distinguished, so majestic. He thought it's like king of heaven coming down. Yeah. So the Buddha asked him, Thilabide, why are you crying? So he was so happy. He prostrated and kissed the Buddha's feet. And then said to him, Praise be the honored one. There are many people, the one who kills, the one who rebels, the one who lie, the one who slander, the one who low class. All of them you have accepted become your monk. How come since I was born until now I have already 100 years I have never done any great wrong? How come all the Pichu, all the monks, great monks, do not accept me and don't let me become monk? Please, praise be honor one. At home, my wife and children hate me, and I came here to take refuge in the merciful Buddha's light, and then you were not home. And then all the Pichu think that I'm too old, so they don't accept me. Now if I go back home, I think it will be hell. The wife and the children. So maybe I just want to die here. Kill himself here. He shouldn't bother 100 years. Just wait a little while. Then he just go naturally, No need to kill himself. Make an effort. Huh? Okay. So the Buddha say, who is the one who told you that this one old cannot become a monk or on that and that? Huh? So, of course, he told the Buddha, hey, the Most High Reverend Sariputta. Oh, man. Then it is a problem. So the Buddha comforted him, saying, Thôi, no, don't worry. Don't be sad anymore. I will let you be a monk. Because Sariputra is not the one who has done any sacrifice in 3 great Kalpa era. Understand? Great, many. You remember he has been doing many great sacrifice in all many 3, 4, 5 years. Yeah, that is the billion of years on the planet. Therefore, and also have not practiced wisdom or moral or discipline in 3 great era, meaning Buddha has done that. Yeah, and he also in the past life has not diligently done things that is difficult to do. Or as if, such as, chop the head, yeah. I mean, sacrifice, even chop the head, take the eyes out, give to others, yeah. And then cut his nose, his arms, his legs, anything, yeah. And then, offer his own blood or peeling the skin and split in the bone to make a pen to write the truth and all that. He was also not the one who threw his body to offer to the hunger tiger to eat. Yeah. He was not the one who jumped into the burning fire, the burning hole of fire. And he was not the one who let the 1,000 nails nail on his body. Yeah. He was not the one who bought 1,000 hole on his body to make light, 1,000 lamps to offer for the truth. Yes. He wasn't the one who even offer his own country, his own thorn, golden thorn, his wife, his children, his servants, his great elephant, his magical horse, and his jewelry, his all the valuable things. Yeah. And he was not the one meaning the Sariputra has not done all this, has never done any of this. Yeah, just rely on the Buddha's grace and mercy and become Arahant. Number one, wisdom. My foot. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Putra. Yeah. He is not the one also. Many of thousands of eons has been offering to 88,000 Buddhas in the past lifetime. Yes. So, and that's what the first aeon, the first kalpa. The second kalpa in the middle, he also make offer to 9,009,000 Buddha another time. And in the last kalpa, mean the last era, epoch or aeon, also offering another 10,000 million Buddha. Yeah, and then he wasn't the one who became a monk and keep all the precepts perfectly. And then so with this liberation teaching, the Sariputra cannot say, compared to all this, and in the name of the truth, the Dharma teaching, the Sariputra cannot say this person can become monk, that person cannot. Meaning Sariputra has not enough worth, enough merit to judge anyone like that. Yeah. So maybe monk yourself, okay? You can become a monk if you want, but not because you're going to stick around me, okay? Yeah, that I don't need. I was the one that is spreading this liberating Dharma. Yeah, I wear the garment of patience, endurance. I sit on diamond days under the Bodhi tree. I defeated the Maya. I became the ultimate king of Dharma. No one can compare to me. You just come with me, I will make you a monk. Meaning don't listen to Sariputra and all that, and don't kill yourself. Yeah, the Buddha wants to save his life. Yeah, okay. So of course the old man feeling happy, all the sorrow and trouble gone. And then he followed Buddha back to the ashram. At the ashram, the Buddha called Sariputra, come here. You come here. Something like that. You think he would do that? No, he didn't bother. He called Maudagala. Oh my God. Huh? Moggallanda, something like that. The number one magician, yeah? He's number one magical person. Compared to Sariputta, number one wisdom, and Anand, number one record player. Yeah. Memory, yeah. Okay, so he called Mukhinlin to come and tell him that he has to teach this man, make him a monk, and then train him into monkhood. Because the Buddha, he has a wisdom eye, of course. What do you think, huh? So he can see who has affinity with him, or who has affinity with someone else. Yeah, then that person is better to teach him. You see what I mean? So maybe Sariputta has not affinity with this old man, but Mauhagalanda, whatever that is, the number one magician, has affinity with him. Yeah. So therefore, the Buddha did not blame Sariputta or anyone else. Okay? Yeah.